Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. This is part 2 of the video that I filmed I didn't film it last Friday, but I posted it last Friday, where I was talking about how blind people should not have to be expected to A, live with a sighted person, and B, have a sighted person on hand in order to fill out documents. I'm gonna tell you now cases where that might be necessary. Now understand that there are certain apps that you may use in order to help you fill out some documents. Be My Eyes, Era, and KNFB Reader. If you have a document that requires SCR and you can just type your name in or whatever. Those things can be pretty useful in helping you fill out documents. However, not everyone can afford Era, and I am one of them. I have a bunch of free minutes that I haven't used up yet because I want to use it for something big. But I want to talk about the cases where you actually need help, and those usually involve government documents, like if you're going to file for Social Security benefits or disability benefits, or you have to renew the application for food stamps or something like that. And I touched on this a little bit last time, but in the last video I said it is the worker's job to help you fill out these documents. And yes, that is kind of true. However, there are certain things that workers should avoid doing. Okay, so first of all, if you have one of these documents, you can call the respective office and request that they help you fill these out. I understand that it is a pandemic and going to the actual office may not be a thing that you can do, so you can call these people and say, can you help me fill this out? Okay? And if you are persistent, if you are, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I keep thinking of aggressive, but it's not aggressive. But basically, if you are persistent and you're insistent and you continue to say, I don't have anyone to help me. I do this even if I do have someone to help me, because I would rather get it done right now instead of whenever. Eventually, someone is going to help you because they want that document. So basically what you do is you call and you say, I don't have help filling out this document. Can somebody from your office help me fill out this document? And this is important, if you are the employee on the other end of that phone call, or you're the employee in person at that office helping fill out paperwork, do not sign a blind person's name without their permission. Number one, it's illegal. And number two, blind people are capable of signing our name. I don't know why this is a thing, a rumor, a myth, whatever it is, but it's very persistent and it gets on my nerves. I am capable of signing my name to a document. And so is every other blind person that I know. Even if we just sign an X, that's still our signature, man. We have special things that help us sign names called signature guides or letter guides. I call them letter guides. And those help help us determine where the line is. We are capable of signing our name, okay? We don't need you to do it for us. Unless, of course, it's on something like an iPad. I have trouble with that because I recently tried to sign a document and I literally could not, because you have to write with your finger, and for some reason, on my phone at least, it seems to be inaccessible with VoiceOver, and so I couldn't do it. So there are certain cases like that where a blind person will say, yes, sign my name. But don't just assume that you can just sign their name. And also, don't tell a blind person that they should show up with a sighted person in order for you or them, the sighted person, to help the blind person. First of all, would you say that to someone who is completely fine, can fill that out on their own? Why are you saying that to a disabled person? Whether it's a blind person, someone in a wheelchair, whatever, why would you say, oh, you should show up with somebody who can walk? What? That makes zero sense. I literally read that while I go on Twitter and I was like, what? I do sometimes take a blind person in with me. In fact, most of the time, I take a blind person with me into the office, but I make it very clear that that person, the sighted person, is not there to fill out the paperwork for me and is not there to sign my name. Unless I cannot, and then I will turn to them and say, yes, I can sign my name. Anyway, I got a lot of feedback on last week's video, so I hope that y'all enjoy this one. Please leave a comment if you have a question, idea, suggestion, anything to say. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, both accounts. Follow me on Odyssey, follow me on TikTok, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget about my email address. You can find that on my YouTube page below the About section, or no, that's wrong. In the About section and down in the description below. You can also find all of my links below the About section. Bye, guys.